Balance. A horse will be able to master the various paces in full harmony only if he has been blessed by good natural paces and is in balance. Perfect balance is given partly by nature, but can be improved by systematic training. Even a human being needs gymnastic training for smooth and supple athletic action, although it is easier for him than it is for the horse, as he is not hampered with a weight on his back, and the direction of gravity is vertical over his feet. Nevertheless, the first movements are difficult for a child, and the average adolescent must learn by exercises to move and dance with grace. Only very few creatures can produce perfect, harmonious movements without any assistance from gymnastics. The horse carries his weight on all four legs. The center of gravity is not directly supported, and the weight is unequally distributed over all four legs. By nature, the forelegs have to bear the greater proportion as they have to carry the neck and head. Therefore, it is more difficult for the horse than for the human to obtain and maintain balance. But balance is the basic requirement for pure and impulsive paces. Moreover, the weight of the rider throws additional weight on the forehand, which makes matters still more difficult on the horse. It is the rider's art to balance the centers of gravity of the horse and rider so that the former is not disturbed in his movements. Any rider who has had the opportunity to break in a young horse will know how clumsy he moves when he's first mounted. The reason is that the horse must readjust his balance to unaccustomed weight of the rider. Few horses are naturally balanced, that is to say, carry an even proportion of their weight on the forehand and hindquarters. Such horses make work much easier for the rider. But horses, however, will carry a greater proportion of their weight on the forehand, a fact that which will still be more noticeable when the rider mounts. The hind legs will push the weight more than they carry it, a fault that must be corrected if the paces are to be made as light and elastic as expected from a school horse. The object of training will be to correct the balance by making the hindquarters carry a greater proportion of the weight and to relieve the forehand by transferring the weight from the shoulders to the quarters. The former will be obtained by collection, the latter by raising the forehand through lowering the quarters. Both will be possible only when the horse accepts the bit and is straight. Besides physical balance, mental balance is necessary in order to allow the horse to work consistently and quietly.